MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Luis Severino gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitch.
Leading off tonight for Houston, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now the pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Simone is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now is Adam Eaton. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
1-1 the count. Correa, left field and carrying well. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Francis Martes will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS.
4 innings, hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
So stepping in, Horace Simone. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back.
Gene Segura standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. Striding in, George Springer. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His first homer so far in the series. And the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
He went around for the first strike.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Weig will take a big turn and head for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise, stopping anytime soon.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw has it, and there are 2 away now. Here now is Mike Zunino. Opportunity for him here to pick up that run. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of. Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
2-2 pitch just missed. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Lifted the other way out to left center. Eaton is after it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's
good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here.
Swinging a soft liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing.
Country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Stepping in now, Horace Simone. Taken in by Goldschmidt. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He got on top of one. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Again, a 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's stepping into the box, Tony Kemp. 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and with it the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. We play 2.5. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros 2. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Eaton is under it, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks now in the box, George Springer, as we begin the top of the 4th. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He goes with the slider that time. Right field. Gone! It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll reach second now with one away. Here now is Mike Zunino, runner in scoring position with two gone. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike three. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Bobson Dugnut, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Ready for another shot now, Horace Simone. 1-1, here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
You never want to beat a pitch. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Gene Segura standing in. And there he goes towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 delivery. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 6-3. Three runs already home here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. New York leads it 6-3. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Carlos Correa.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's George Springer. As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Striding in for Houston, Yasiel Puig.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Sent out to straightaway center field. After it is Hicks, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series, as it is now 7-3. Ready once again, Horace Simone. He singled his last time up. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 7. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Randall Delgado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Randall Delgado.
So striding in, Scott Schebler. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we.
This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits to this point.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the 2nd deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his 2nd of the game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Hit hard up the middle. Simone over to his left. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Adam Eaton.
Chad Green will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
57.
In now is Adam Eaton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 7 and the Astros 5. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Steve Cishek.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights.
Ahmed, he's taking control this inning after giving up that hit.
From the stretch. Runners going. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now the 1-0. Is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series as they open up a 4-run lead. He'll take a look at ball 1. Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Steve Fisher, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 9 and the Astros 5. Domingo Germán has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Domingo Germán.
Here's George Springer.
One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Yankees 9 and the Astros 6. Brad Peacock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brad Peacock.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's 2 for 3 and looking. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Now at the plate, Kevin Kenney. And he popped him up. Weed coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there.
Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kemp has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next up for the Stros, Mike Zunino. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swing.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Tony Kemp will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Last strike now for Houston. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Segura showing off his range. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.